So we live in this system of dissatisfaction, and the way the system operates is that it needs us to be hungry all the time, hungry for more. And so there's this sense that we won't be happy until we have the big car or the big house or the stuff, the shiny stuff, the big TV, the new clothes, all this kind of stuff. But the thing is, there are always new clothes, there is always a new car. And that's how the system works, because it needs us to keep spending and spending and spending. And the only way it'll encourage us to keep spending and giving away our hard-earned cash, getting into debt, which is another thing that fuels the economy, the buying and selling of debt. And the only way it can do that is if we're not satisfied with where we are. And so we're told this message that you will be perfect, you will be whole and complete and happy when you get the stuff, the house. You will have status, when you have the nice watch or the bling, whatever it is. But the thing is, we will never be happy because it keeps us in this perpetual state of hunger. Now, what if we flip that around? What if we turn it around and say, rather than working on getting the stuff so that I'm happy, what if I work on being happy and then see if I can get the stuff? So you embark on this kind of practice of, I like to call it constructive introspection. And what I'm trying to do there when I say that is I'm trying to be less wishy-washy so people don't think it's a woo-woo thing, because actually these are practical tips that you can use. So you embark on this journey of introspection. And it's a bit like going to the gym. You start undertaking exercises of gratitude, for example, and these help you appreciate where you are and what you've got and your skills and your abilities. And you undertake all of these kind of positive things to look inwards, and you develop a attitude of happiness. What this does is actually it has an impact on the way you interact with the world, the way you see the world, your perspective. You start to see that actually you've got a lot more than you think. You have a lot more to offer, that you can bring a lot more to the table. You become more confident and this kind of thing. And when that happens, you start to be in a position where either you can now get the things that you wanted before, or you no longer desire them as much. You don't need the big car because your existing car will do perfectly well. You don't need the fancy watch because the £5 digital watch that you got from a petrol station does the job. And suddenly your life feels more complete. You become more satisfied. And in a way, you've kind of gamed the system a little bit. And you can have all the stuff if you want it, but the desire to have it isn't as strong anymore because you realize you don't need it to be happy because you're already happy. So yeah, you can have the stuff. Yeah, you're now in a position of strength and of confidence. You've upped your skills. You know what you're worth. So you're probably earning more money. You're having better interactions with the people around you. You're seeing more opportunities. And you can have all that stuff, but you don't necessarily want it. So there you go, there's a little thought for this morning. I have literally just rolled out of bed. Sometimes when my hair is all over the place like this and sticking out, I'll tell you why. It's because I've snuck out of the house without having a shower. Yes, I am that smelly. Don't worry, I had a bath last night. But this is my bed hair. And I've got a little baby daughter at home, and I try on a Friday when I'm not looking after her, I try not to wake her up so she can and her mother can get an extra half an hour or so of sleep. And so when I come to do these videos, I look like I've literally been sleeping in a bin all night, but I haven't. And I don't care because I'm happy now, and I don't really need validation from external sources. I don't need people to, I don't need to look good. I don't need the clothes. I'm a bit like the Fonz in that sense. And what was the Fonz? He was cool. So there you go. Anyway, that's my thought for today. I kind of went off piste a bit at the end, but that's why I look so tired, because I've only just woken up and I snuck out of the house, trying to be as quiet as a mouse. All right, have a great day, and I'll do another one of these at some point. Cheers.